Good evening. Welcome to Cherokee High School's 19th Senior Pinning Ceremony. My name is Michael Castellano, or Mac, and it is my pleasure to be the Renaissance Chairperson for this year's pinning ceremony. Members of our chamber choir, under the direction of Miss Snodgrass, will sing our national anthem, while Chief Harvey and Cherokee's ROTC Color Guard will present our colors for the national anthem. Will everyone please rise?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, members of the Cherokee Chamber Choir and Cherokee's Color Guard. Please accept our gracious welcome to the class of 2019, our superintendent, Dr. Birnbaum, our principal, Ms. Charlesworth, and our class advisors, Ms. McGinley and Mr. Dolores, our class officers, and a special welcome to our parents, family, and friends. Thank you for being a part of this very special evening, where we will rededicate our lives to one another. Please allow me to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Birnbaum.
Good evening. I am really honored to be here on this special night at Cherokee High School. And we have programs like this because we have a great supportive Board of Education, and in our audience here as a proud parent like all of you is one of our board members, Mrs. Bonnie Oles. I want to thank her and all of our board members for supporting this program, so thank you. Seniors, each year right before the first day of school, I have an opportunity to speak to all of your teachers, and one thing I continue to share with them is our philosophy on a community and how a strong community builds confidence in all of you and your ability to learn and grow. Now, if you take a look around here tonight at your friends, at your parents, and at your teachers, you will see your community, the group of people who always want the best for you, and I hope you feel the love and support that you have right now in this moment. I know you have a lot of work ahead of you to finalize your high school career and move on to your next phases in life, to college and a career. You are learning that senior year is an extremely busy year. Lots of deadlines are fast approaching right now, and you're still working really hard in all of your classes, I'm sure of it, and keeping up with all the fun and social things to do in high school as well. I really hope you are taking full advantage of this as your last year of high school. And as this year passes, your independence grows, and you start to spend more time with your friends or at a job or participating in or coming to school events than you do with your own family. And this is completely natural and expected. But as you start to pull away, you need to know right there in your corner, both fretting and applauding your ability to be independent, are your parents and your family. Tonight is a special night because you get to put that pause button on your busy and independent senior year and thank your parents for being there with you every step of the way. Now, parents, I really don't have to imagine what you are thinking. I was in your shoes literally last fall with my twin daughters, senior year. And like you, I wondered where the time went. High school just flew by. And I wondered, how did these kids get so independent? At the same time, I also thought, when are they going to get a clue and become more independent? But all those mixed emotions, all underlying that, we parents were just proud of these big kids who are on the cusp of adulthood. Like it was yesterday, I really can recall the first time I put my little kindergartners on the bus, and I didn't know what to expect. Were they going to be the type of kids that would cry and cling to you before they get on that bus, or were they just going to jump right on and never look back at you while you're at the bus stop? And I'm sure you can picture it too. And maybe your child was the one who bounced right on the bus because of the confidence that you instilled in them. Or maybe your child was the one who cried for you not to let them go because of the safety your presence created for them. Today you're just sitting with a larger version of that little kindergartner. And chances are, deep down inside, they're feeling the same way they did entering kindergarten. Now, they don't wear their heart on their sleeves like 5-year-olds do, but that excitement and that apprehension about their senior year responsibilities and activities are still there inside. And while your team may be learning on how to be independent, don't underestimate the influence you still have over making your teen feel confident and safe. So seniors, after you pledge and pin tonight, I want you to give your parents a really big hug and a kiss, and I want you to tell them that you love them. Because raising teenagers is a tough job, but letting you soon go, even tougher. So squeeze in that moment and cherish each other and cherish tonight. And thank you for letting me share in this very special ceremony with all of you, and together have a wonderful and safe, happy senior year. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Birnbaum. Please join me in welcoming our senior class president, Rachel Martin.
Congratulations, seniors. It is my privilege to welcome you to the annual senior pinning ceremony, where we not only want to celebrate our accomplishments, but to give thanks to those who have supported us through the years. Look around and you will see the people that have molded us into the young adults we are today. There are teachers, administrators, Girl Scout leaders, coaches, mentors, and neighbors. Most importantly, you will see your family. Seniors, through acting by example, the people beside us have always given us inspiration, support, and love. To our teachers and administration, we thank you for the education and support that Cherokee and the Lenape School District has provided us. As we look to the future, we can approach it with confidence, knowing the tools we have learned here at Cherokee will serve as a constant support. To my classmates, as we celebrate tonight, let us reflect on the memories and experiences that have led us to this point. As we prepare to go our separate ways, let us continue to appreciate the people that have shaped our path to success. To our families, we thank you for all that you have done for us. Thank you for pushing us to our greatest potential, supporting our decisions, and helping us fix our mistakes. Thank you for being our own personal drivers, a constant source of support and unconditional love, and our biggest friends. Parents, the young women and men sitting next to you have you to thank for their success thus far and for all the future successes that await them. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. Please welcome the B-Flats, Laura Duffy, Ryan Finelli, Abigail Sani, Sophia Fortuna, and Aaron Duffy, singing And So It Goes, in honor of the support, guidance, and confidence you all have afforded the class of 2019.
In every heart there is a room, a sanctuary safe and strong, to heal the wounds from lovers past, until a new one comes along. I spoke to you in cautious tones, it's hard to break, Do 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 do. And so it goes, and so it goes, and you're the only one who knows.
Thank you so much. We are now ready to recite our parent and student pledges. After, we will recite the pinning pledge and exchange our pins. Please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Martin, parents of Rachel, to lead us in reciting the parents' pledge.
Seniors and parents, please rise. Parents, please face your child. I'm going to read the parents' pledge found in your book. Please repeat after me. I believe in the sanctity of the family and the worth of each of its members. I believe in the obligations each of us has to the others in the family. I believe that each of us shares in the joys of our individual achievements. I believe that each of us must accept responsibility for our own shortcomings. I believe that each of us has an individual charge to be the best that we can. I believe that as a parent, I must set the example for others to follow. I believe that we are all members of a greater family, and as such have a responsibility to contribute to society and our fellow man for the good of all of us.
Seniors, please repeat after me. I believe my family will support me in all that I do. I believe it is important for me to demonstrate my appreciation toward my family. I believe my family will always be there for me in times of need. I believe in worth and sanctity of myself and the importance of treating my body with respect. I believe in the importance of helping my fellow man. I believe I have the capability to do anything I put my mind to. I believe in myself.
Thank you, Martin family. Please remain standing. I would like to introduce Assistant Principal, Mr. Lamplugh, who will be leading us for the pinning pledge and the exchange of pins.
Good evening. We're going to do the pinning pledge first, and then we'll exchange the pins after. And the pinning pledge, students and parents will say it together. Ready? On my honor, I most soulfully and joyfully hold this pin to my heart wherever I go. I will continue to remember the love the pride, the dignity in which it was given. I will continue to show respect and dignity for my family, my classmates, and my community. Wherever I go, my memory will go on through the halls of Cherokee High School. That was great. That was great. Okay, so in your envelope, you should have 2 metal pins and 1 gold pin. So now it's time for parents to please pin the gold pin on your student and on your child, sorry. And students, please pin the metal pins on your parent. And if you have an extra pin, feel free to give it to a grandparent or extended family member, whomever you wish. While you're pinning, I'll tell you that it's a tradition at Cherokee to wear these pins at all major functions. So at academic awards, sports banquets, even sporting events, parents, you could wear your pin, and students, you should wear your pin. At graduation, you should wear it on your gown. Any major event at Cherokee.
Where's the big hug and a kiss? Okay. Watching. There you go. And a kiss and an I love you.
Please join me in welcoming our principal, Mrs. Charlesworth, for the closing remarks.
Good evening. First, I would like to thank our Renaissance advisors for putting this terrific ceremony together. Thank you, Mrs. Galambardo, Ms. Kulo, Ms. Marr, Ms. Majiri, and Mr. Lamplow. Seniors, to the world you may be but one person, but to one person, you may be their world. And my guess is that person is probably here tonight and seated right next to you. As we, your teachers and administrators, bear witness to you and your families embarking on your senior year, which we hope will be filled with academic success, fond memories, and demonstrates your Cherokee pride. As you begin to define the types of chiefs the class of 2019 will represent, tonight, remember how much you are loved by your families, how honored we are to call you a chief. One town, one tribe, one family. On behalf of the entire school staff, it is a pleasure to see so many of you here tonight and to share the special evening with us. Thank you and have a good night.